Overflows. Enlightenment, a door to the beyond. Enlightenment is not the monopoly of the saints. This is one of the basic points I want to make clear to the world. There are 1,001 doors. Only one single quality should be there, that you are rejoicing in doing it. For no attainment, when a singer sings, he is singing for some reward. He cannot be total in that singing. If he is singing for his own fulfillment, then that can become door for him to the beyond. The composer of Ramcharitmanas, Saint Tulsidas, says, I have written this portrayal of Ram for my own pleasure, for my own happiness. Swanta Sukhaya. Sukh means happiness. Swanta means for my own pleasure. I have written this entire story of Ramcharitmanas not for any gains or anything, but for my own happiness, own bliss. When this happens, this is the only condition. Whatsoever you are doing, why are you doing? Day by day, an overflow comes. It is recorded by Tao, edited by Nivedita. Why are these two doing this? Many times I ask her that because of too much of work, we should reduce its frequency. He said, no, I like to do it. That means for her own fulfillment, she is editing it. For own fulfillment, I am recording these overflows every day to discuss various subjects, to explain, to clarify all that needs to be clarified and was ignored in the deep past. In those moments when you have disappeared, you are a Buddha, whether you know it or not. The activity may be in any direction, does not matter. I say any direction, that will not matter. What really matters that you have disappeared. In editing these videos on a day-to-day basis, she has disappeared and found a way to disappear into the unknown oblivion, and that is the only joy. In doing this, there is an eternal bliss or happiness that she feels. Enlightenment is only the beginning. There is infinite dimensions further to go far. Enlightenment is only a door, and then there is an unending existence, an unending evolution and expansion. People who are unconscious, for them, enlightenment is just a goal, but they are not aware of the fact that enlightenment is only a door. Once you have reached it, then a new kind of pilgrimage starts. Up to this door, you were an entity. Beyond this door, you will not be any more an entity. You will be just pure consciousness, without a body, without a mind, without content. You will be just a fragrance which will go on spreading all over the existence. And this fragrance is luminous. It is full of awareness. It knows itself and it knows the whole existence around it, not as separate but part, a kind of at one ment, at one ment. It is the universe and the universe is it. There is no division, no duality. Now the observer becomes the observed, the seer becomes the seen. He is both. It is difficult to explain to people who have not even thought about the door, whose lives go on like sleepwalkers, somnambulists. They live, but they are but the very minimum level, without any intensity and without any totality. And this calamity has happened because of a few vested interests. The priests and the politicians, all those who have been in power, they never wanted man to be awake. Because if humanity consists of awakened individuals, there is not going to be any Christianity, there is not going to be any Hinduism, there is not going to be any American, any Russian, any German, there is not going to be the white man and the black man, there is not going to be man the superior and woman the inferior. All these stupidities will disappear. For awakened man, the whole existence is one, luminous. Not only this earth, but now he is joined with the stars too. And in his vision, the smallest blade of grass is as significant and important to existence as the brightest star, millions of light years away. The priest does not want people to be awake because they can be exploited only when they are asleep. The politician does not want people to be awake, otherwise they will not be Democrats. Otherwise, they will not be Democrats, Republicans, Socialists, and Communists. They will all be individuals, intelligent and conscious enough to decide for themselves. They will not need the parties and religions and cults and all their struggles and squabbles. The vested interests have kept man almost drugged. I do not agree with Karl Marx on any other point except on one point. I absolutely agree with him that religion is the opium of the people. On that point also I have my own reservations. First, he was only aware of the Western religions, specifically Judaism. That's why that statement came. He was a Jew. Christianity, which is an offshoot of Judaism and a little bit of Islam. Christianity includes both, a part of Judaism and an offshoot of Judaism and a little bit of Islam. That too is an offshoot of Judaism. He had no knowledge about the Eastern religions, Buddhism, Jainism, Tao, Zen. They were unknown dimensions to Karl Marx. Secondly, he was not aware, he could not be aware of the people who are working and totally new quality of religion, which I call religiousness. They are aware of religion, not religiousness. Religion is static, religiousness is a quality. Not religion, but religiousness. No God, but godliness. I change everything, every noun, every pronoun into a verb because existence is a verb, a process continuously taking place. The existence is not a noun, it is continuously growing, flowing, expanding. It is a process. Now, physicists say that the stars that you see in the night are continuously moving further away from the center. We do not know where the center is, we do not know where they are going, and the speed is immense. 186,000 miles per second, the speed of the sound. With that speed, though the stars are going farther and farther away, this continuous growth needs not static things but growing things around. That is why you will find so many contradictions in an awakened one, because he has never stopped anywhere. He is continuously moving. He has been in absolute tune with the existence wherever it leads. And if it contradicts his yesterdays, it is perfectly okay. This does not matter because they are dead anyways. The yesterday is dead. He is happy that he is in tune with the present moment. He is happy that he knows the secret of being in the present moment. Because time has no other tense, it is always now and here. That is what the physicists call as a spatio-time. And once you know the secret of being in the now, you have known the greatest mystery of existence, or more precisely, greatest mystery that existence is. But the people who are in power would like human beings to remain involved and occupied with very stupid things: communism, socialism, this party, that party, Christianity, Hinduism, and so on and so forth. The people are burdened with their own problems. They too are mostly created. All these problems are created by the so-called conditionings and religious custodians. That is why my point is, I agree on this point, that religion is the opium to the people, not the way Karl Marx said, out of total ignorance and his own experience about Judaism, that is as out of which Christianity evolved as an offshoot and partly had the influence of Islam. Enough for now.